A few years ago I bought an Xbox 360 because of two games, Dead or Alive 4, which is an exclusive, and Virtua Fighter 5. I had no idea about Xbox original compatibility. I played Dead or Alive 3 on Windows Emulator. It wasn't perfect, and DOA Ultimate was unplayable. I bought hacked Freeboot console. Freeboot uses the original Microsoft emulator for backwards compatibility. This is more technical video, mainly I'm going to tell how the old DOA games work on Xbox 360. Let me start with DOA 3, because it is an Xbox exclusive. At first I thought it worked fine, after Windows emulation maybe. After some time I had a feeling like it was running a little bit slow. Lately I played to capture this gameplay and I thought it wasn't bad. The main problem is the snow stage. The slowdown is always perceptible. In general, the game is playable and the speed issues don't annoy me. For some reason, Ayana's final cutscene doesn't work. I suppose there is no video file on the disk image because there is no cutscene under the Windows as well. Dead or Alive Ultimate, the first game. I think it runs perfectly, no issues. It is the Sega Saturn version. I feel like there are no any differences. They just added some outfits, and the resolution is higher. The second game runs slowly, but it is not the Dreamcast or the PlayStation 2 version. It is literally DOA 3, so it is definitely valuable, and it doesn't work well. I played it many times, it's playable. Before I had no idea how to speed it up, but when I was capturing this gameplay I thought, what if I reduce the resolution? It always works for PC. Why didn't I think about it for Xbox 360? It was 1080, I changed it to 480, and it was the right solution. Now DOA 2 runs perfectly. I'm not sure about the original speed, but now it feels great. I really enjoy it. I don't think there is an FPS counter for Xbox. The speed is constant at least. The aspect ratio is 4:3. There's no more 16:9 option in the game. But later I found out I could change it to widescreen in the console settings. And then 16:9 option in the game appeared again. I thought it also could be a solution for DOA 3, but I was wrong. At lower resolution the game has exactly the same issues. I also remembered that the three different region versions were not one and the same. I played the US version, but it is the worst. I had no any desire to download European or Japanese images. The HDD of my console was full, the USB memory stick was full too, and I totally forgot I had Dead or Alive 3 Japanese disc. But is it safe to use it? I know for sure that another region disc can turn a Wii console into a brick while updating. There's not much info about how an Xbox 360 reacts to another region discs, but some people say it might be risky. Besides, the disk drive should be hacked too. Freeboot and LT hack are not connected to each other. I was thinking hardly. Finally, my conclusions were as follows. The old Xbox original disc cannot have any updates for Xbox 360. It will be updated only online. The updating process shouldn't be automatic. There should be a question, and I can refuse. Maybe the disk drive is hacked too. The seller of the console was a woman who couldn't tell me anything about it. So, who knows? I decided to try. I watched some videos about playing from disk on Freeboot consoles. They all say just insert the disk and the game will appear in the Xbox original section. Not in my case. So I opened the file manager and launched default XBE file from the disk. It worked. The game looks just like the US version, and there's even no metric system. The age of Ayana is unknown. It looks odd. Japanese version with an American interface. 2 languages and English is default. English subs. The game is US oriented like Metroid 2 and 3. It was made for Americans. So at first it feels the same. But you know what? There are no slowdowns. The snow stage runs at normal speed at 1080, and the Ayana's cutscene works. Everything is perfect. How to launch the disc? It's simple. I just need to press the disk icon again. Pressing the first time opens the tray. The second launches the game. And to make it appear in the Xbox Original section, I think I should choose a path and scan. I didn't even try. Now I think I don't need an Xbox Original at all. Before making this video I had some doubts. Now I'm sure. Only if I find very cheap or unusual console. And of course I'm not going to buy Xbox One or Series. I can also play Dead or Alive 5 on Xbox 360. So one console, 5 DOA games. I don't know about online, I don't care about online. For me it's more like history, and sometimes I can play with real people sitting in one room next to each other. DOA 5 and 6 are available on the best platform, PC, Windows. And Xbox 360 is the best way to play first 5 Dead or Alive games. Don't forget about 2 Extreme Beach Volleyball games and 3 Ninja Gaiden games.